We're here. We're live. Wait for some people to show up. But I know what I'm doing tonight, man. I know what I'm doing tonight. Big Fortnite. So let's wait for some people to come in, start saying hi to some people. I'm ready tonight. I've been doing way too well on this YouTube thing. Alright, there's the notification that I am live. Let me go check and make sure everything's beautiful on my computer over here. And here we are. We're live, baby. We're good. How you doing, Legion? How you doing, Ninjago? Today, big Fortnite. I got this for half off. Why are the push tabs at the bottom of the set? That's kind of fun. Never seen that before. But man, I am excited for, wow, these they didn't even work. The push tabs didn't even work. That is a joke. But all right, pop that bad boy open. Wow, I haven't. That's a really lame looking plate, kind of. That looks very 4+. Not gonna lie to you. Get any of the Fortnite sets? Are they worth it? If any Fortnite set is worth it, it's the Battle Bus. The Battle Bus is a beautiful set. $100, you get like 1,300 pieces and like 12 figures. It's kind of absurd. If you were to get any Fortnite set, get the Battle Bus. I think some of the other ones, not so worth it. So this set got 5 bags in it. Okay, we'll start with the bag one. We'll hop right into it. Oh, and you get 2 of these big pieces. Nice. Let me, yeah, I'm kind of using the Sonic as a background because I have too much stuff on the desk and I don't want to clean everything off. That's for another day once some of these things are built. But yeah, yep. Yeah, how's everybody doing today? Oh, the first bag has the Durr Burger in it. That's cool. I'm happy with that. That's news to me. So I'm going to make sure the pieces are over here and the build is here so everybody can see it fine. Look at the Durr Burger! Oh, that's so funny. I love that. I love that so much. That's so good. Holy cow, it's the CEO of YouTube Shorts. That is not the worst thing to put. When you told me that I had more views in the last 30 days than who was it? Solid Brick Studios and Ash and Flash combined, and I'm like 200K off of M&R Productions. That's scary. That's a little absurd. Like right now, that hit 98 viewers on my screen. That is like a new peak for me. Yo, Durr Burger with the blade of like, that's like Lord of the Rings status on that blade. What the heck? That's a big blade, bro. I don't know what Durr Burger doing with that kind of energy, but yeah, we living. Dude, I'm so happy everything is going so good on this channel. Even though some people like completely misconstrued what like one of my posts was, because like they thought I was complaining, like what was it, my short about the battle pack recently. Oh yes, let me show it off. Skeleton, my favorite, everybody's favorite minifigure to get, big Skelly. But what was I talking about? In the one where I was talking about the Galactic Marine Battle Pack, everyone misconstrued it as me saying like, oh, it'd be so bad to get this battle pack because then people would be able to get the Marines for cheaper. No, my problem was that the build that was in that custom battle pack was 400 pieces, which would make a battle pack about $50, $60. I'm like, that's the problem we're looking at here, folks. We need to think a little more rationally with oh, like, yeah, it's cool to get a battle pack, but like, have you seen how the battle packs are? Have you seen the absurd prices on those? Help me. Shorts are the way to go. 1.5K views in June for me. 35K. Dang, you're cooking, Andy. You're cooking. How you doing, Carter? How you doing, Fish? How you doing, Fortune? Man, it's been a great time right now. Hello, Riz God. Oh, Zifrick. Yeah. Now I haven't watched any reviews of this set, so I'm kind of walking in blind. But like my friend Joe sent me a link to get this set for half off. So shout out Joe if you're watching. I don't even know if he is, but I am very excited to finally build the Durr Burger. Because, dude, like, that's got to be Big Beef Boss got to be one of the best figures this year. Like, come on. How can you not love that face, dude? Are you sure to subscribe? Give him a 1x1 Lego brick. I don't know if I want to send out a 1x1 Lego brick. Popped up on my recommendation. That's a W. I'm glad that I'm popping into the feeds for people. Dude, when I was looking at the shorts, Andy, did you see my thing I sent in the Discord where I was like, when you look at how many short views I had, it was literally something like every minute I was getting like 200 views. I'm like, no. This is, when you put it like that, it's scary. I don't, but now I'm realizing, I'm like, oh yeah, no, I can totally make this work. I can be him. But yeah, no, once I need to buy myself an actual webcam so I can do these live streams through the screen and have like a better setup. Cause like this is decent. This isn't too bad, I'm not gonna lie. You're the second Riz God in here. Big Riz of God, and then there's Riz God -- God up above. Why is there so many Rizzlers in this chat right now? Oh, this is cute. They're making me build a soda machine for the Durr Burger. That's like the first thing they're making me do. That's cool. But yeah. EI stop motions. Nice. I was there. I'm surprised. It seems like a lot of new folks are in here. Like I haven't seen like any, like Danny hasn't popped up. Danny, are you chilling in here? Because feels like he's never missed a stream. What do you usually collect? I'm a big Star Wars guy. Huge Star Wars guy. I don't know if you can... No, I'll move the camera for y'all, just so you can see. I have, like, all the helmet sets built, like, right in front of where my builds are. So, yeah. Star Wars is my big thing, but, I'm not against buying a bunch of other stuff. Like, I love icons. Speed Champions have been banging. Oh, especially with some of the new ones that they've announced, dude. Like, the idea of, what was the Speed Check in? Oh, yeah, Gabby's Dollhouse. There is some banging Gabby Dollhouse sets. A whole one. I collect what? Lego. Andrew, I have now completely... That's funny. The fact you just have, like, flat out Andrew as the username is kind of funny. 105 viewers. That's crazy. That's the first time I peaked over 100 viewers. Y'all are the best. That's so cool. That's so cool, man. But, yeah. No, this set's also interesting. Is this supposed to be a condiment container I'm building right now? Oops. I think that's the plan. Don't get the turbo tank. I will once it hits a super... Oh, don't even get it on sale. I'm sorry. I literally have every single Lego clone that's ever made. So I'm either buying the thing for completionist sake, or I'm buying the figures off Bricklink. And that really depends on how expensive Bakara and a Marine are off Bricklink. Because, like, even, like, dude, like, I'm not even joking when I say I have literally every single Lego Star Wars clone trooper ever. Every single one. So there's no way I'm not going to continue and finish up the collection. You know, it's kind of... I'm in too deep, man. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. When it comes to like Lego sets, when it comes to Star Wars sets, how much was the Onyx Cinder on release? Because this one that I have right underneath here, I'm gonna build this on another stream. Can't even fit into the frame. I got it for 85. So what, 140 to 85? Yeah, you can find Lego Star Wars sets at 40% off relatively easily. Like, pretty simply. So, do you like collecting things from D&D? I collected the CMF. I didn't get any of the regular figures on the side. Ooh, new burger build. It's not too different from even just like the Krabby Patty from back in the day. Little lettuce, little tomato. Wait, nope, wrong piece. Little green, little burger bun. Wait, I was about to say, I'm like, where's the thing? There's a sticker sheet right there. 40% target tank would be 96, which still feels like too much. Yeah, but that's like, I'd look at 36 and I'd be like, okay, or 86 and I'd be like, okay, fair enough. And then I'd sell the actual turbo tank build later on down the line. Because I have a feeling, even if it's a shit build, oops, I shouldn't be swearing on stream. Even if it's a bad build, it's still a set I feel some people will buy down the line just to get a turbo tank. Because it'll be the cheapest alternative to that set instead of spending like 300. I'm just happy I have my 2010 one still built. Like, what a beautiful ship build thing. I love that thing. Yep. Wait, what am I oh, I missed something. I missed a whole little stand on the other side of the page. Just not paying too much attention here. Too distracted by shit. I appreciate everybody. It's one warning. I appreciate you doing big moderator stuff, Andy. It's kind of crazy that I'm basically at the point with my channel that it almost like requires moderator. Oh, that's also interesting. To make the can have a... Is that supposed to be a straw? You put a unicorn horn down the middle, and then you put the thing out, and it, like, has a little bit on the top. Is that supposed to be soda? Or like a squeeze bottle of some sort? Relish? Huh. Okay. Explain to me what I'm looking at here. That's an interesting building technique, but I genuinely do not know what I'm looking at. So that goes there, and then my little cash register goes there. And now I have an extra orange piece because I made a stumpy soda machine. Dude, I'm almost like... It's almost like I need like 100% attention when it comes to building Lego, because I swear to God, I'll just like miss like 7 pieces. That's funny. This set was more well thought out than modern Star Wars sets. It's unfortunate that is kind of true, but to be fair, Lego and Fortnite have a huge deal with each other. To do like that Lego Fortnite mode, and I feel because of the deal, it makes the sets like they're forced to do something. But I still don't know how I feel about this build. I feel it's like the Durburger itself is a little too tiny. Even though it's 600 pieces, it doesn't feel like 600 pieces, you know what I mean? Where'd you get the set? I got the set from a website called QVC. I don't know if it's still available right now, but their website is if you spend $60, you get $30 off. So my friend sent a link where it was like you could get that set and then add like a $1 carpet, and for like $34 shipped, you can get the Durburger. And I'm like, huh, that is a lot easier to get a decent discount on that set than I thought it would be. So, hey, basically half off Durburger. I'll take it. Heck yeah. Because Lego Fortnite's kind of slapping. I'm just hoping that the next ones aren't so absurd. Because what was that one set that they dropped? That's the, that like $300 mech. There's no way in the world I'm buying that thing. What a joke of a set. I guess some people might like it, but for me, I'm just like, that is kind of absurd. Oh, wow, look. Now, they made me build 1 tower, and I gotta build 5 of these now. But they go all at the corners. Yeah. flip back. I'll do them one at a time. I don't really mind. Brick. The mech is heat. You actually like the mech? Then the clone troopers are good though. I am not along the line that thinks the helmet holes are the death of them. I think definitely the old troopers are better, but I'm not on that line. I like Bakara and the Galactic Marine. I just genuinely can't see how you don't think those are like great figures unless you are dead set bound that they needed 1000% needed the cloak to be good. I do think the Bakara's helmet is a little squished, but I also feel like once I've seen it in more images and more videos, I like it better. Yeah, and mind you, I'm not the type of person to go out and defending like the price and stuff, but I'll tell you, like those figures are not my problem with that set. It's the actual turbo tank itself and the absolutely absurd pricing. That's the that's my kicker for that. So it needs to go there. Remember when you said the Bakara was bad when it first got revealed? Yeah, but then I saw it in hand. And it looked like a little better. Because that's like, even the V19 Torrent, I thought, wow, that looks really bad. But then when I saw it in like Solid Brick Studio with like the wing down, I thought it was better. But I also still think the old one's a better set. So that's why I rebuilt it. Because I'm just like, huh. That freaking set has some of the coolest figures in a while for a Star Wars set. The Clone, the Ventress, the Obi-Wan, those are like perfect figures. But so I'm just like, okay, let me, I'll wait for it to go on sale. But if I'm going to put any V19 Torrent up, it's going to be that one. The old one, that is. Man, oh man. I like how this set gives you a lot of these, like, the chiseled brick, but in white. I don't know how many I've ever gotten in white in the past, so that's a very nice little addition to the collection. Because I don't know how long Der Burger is actually going to stay built, because I really am running out of shelf space, even though technically I can do a little bit more of my shelf space. Rivendell really did take a bite into my my space on my shelf. They've been on the Prickle Pick rotation 15 plus times. The white ones? I don't think I have a single white one in my collection. So that's interesting. I wish I was at the Pick a Brick when I saw them on the wall, because those are great pieces. I love those. So, huh. Because the white is useful, because a lot of bricks you see like in school, at least at like the school I went to and stuff, they were white bricks. So it'd be nice little decorative pieces, even though I don't build with white a whole lot. But hey, I gotta start. I'm already starting to try to think about like, what do I want to bring to Brick World Chicago next year? Because there's just so many different like things. Because I liked what I brought this year, but now I'm already like, on to the next one. Because it took me a while to build that, so gotta think ahead and at least maybe have it already done a bit before. Source, I had to order them for 10 times to my store one year. Yeah. Hello, Riley Pope. Been collecting Lego Star Wars for years. I look at 2008, 2016, which is genuinely better. Valid. Valid. But I do think some of the, like, when you look at some of the builds and it comes down to the fact that there's just so many new pieces. That's why the Turbo Tank's really upsetting, because that ATTE, you cannot lie and say that that new ATTE is worse than the old one. You know what I mean? Like the 2008 one. Like, yeah, like there's, you're tripping if you think that that's like, the build itself is worse quality. But like the figures and stuff, they were all like, it was the vibe. But I feel like, I don't know, because the regular Phase 1, I think I have a regular P1 Trooper. Like if Lego dropped this bad boy today, you would say it was bland and boring. You know what I mean? But like to us, this is a goat right here. So it's like, it's the nostalgia-driven base where it's like, yes, I love the fact that those are the simplistic clones at the time, but I do like how nice they have gotten with like the leg printing and some of them having arm printing, and like if it wasn't for the like funky helmet, that Rex could be like one of the best figures ever made with the arm printing. But yeah, okay. So now we're building the walls. Snap them in. The old MTT from 2008 and 9 was an old birthday gift. I don't think anything has been that good. So yeah, those P1 clones are the cleanest clones I got. Simplicity Legos to me. Yeah, that's a valid point. Simplicity does help Legos case in a lot of points, but yeah, so some of them, like when it comes to like like some of my favorite figures ever are like not simplistic. Like when it comes down to like the Queen Amidala, you think like if that was made in '99 with like regular legs and stuff, it would be as amazing a figure. But like as time went on, they made like the special dress piece and stuff. So they've gone out their way to do some banging stuff. You send the chaos without my implicit moderation talent. Oh, you're heading out, Andy? Yeah, nice to see you. I don't like Lego has mixed the animated and movie style clone. Okay, that's valid take. Valid take. I can understand that. I can understand that as a what's the word for it? That I can understand that take. Because yeah, it has like sort of morphed into multiple versions of the armor. Because it's almost like it's like an in-between armor right now. I think there's some versions that are like legit, like between P1 and P2. I always thought there was a P3 armor when I was a kid, but I just don't even know what I was thinking. Like, I don't think there is a P3. Like, that sounds stupid now that I say it out loud, you know what I mean? Like, there's no way. Yeah. Oh, I feel like none unique. It benefits from simplicity. The fact that Lego has changed the clone style 4 times in the past couple of years. It's odd. Well, to be fair, they've had the helmet, yeah, 4 times? Because, like, at least since I forget which one. Was it the ATT with the Cody that created the new armor design that they've been using since? So it's been consistent for a couple years, but it's because, like, to make Cody, they had to change the old armor design to actually have a visor. Because Cody without a visor is almost worse than Cody with a terrible helmet mold. You know what I mean? Like, that's the biggest flaw with the old, the 2012 P2 Rex, is that, like, it just, yeah, no, he needed that, like, antenna. Like, an antenna is, like, integral to Rex as a character kind of thing. Clone Wars, the movie, the realism, the 2020. Oh, you said in the last few years. Like, from Clone Wars to then, dude, that's like 17 years. They've changed the armor a couple times. I'm not gonna lie, I get it. I get changing the armor that many times in that many years. But yeah, no, I get what you mean. You kind of wish that was a little bit more fluent throughout the years. Like are the same. Actually, let me grab them because actually, do I even have them? No, I don't think I have them on hand. Do you have the original Turbo Tank? I had the 2005 one. I took it apart. I haven't rebuilt it, so I'd have to dig through my bins and grab the pieces, because that was like one of the first Lego sets I ever got as a kid. 2010 is built on display in the other room. 2016, I ended up buying all the figures, but I don't have the actual thing, because I thought, like, oh, downsize, I don't need to upgrade. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. Bathroom's right by my door, so I won't be too long. But hopefully you stay. nice having the bathroom directly next door to your room. Right now, the focus is Geonosis, and I've been mass purchasing any 2004 Geonosians. Ooh, banger. You have two 2002 Boba Fett, like the Cloud City one? Like, if you have two Cloud City Boba Fett's, yeesh, that's crazy. And then, what figure is it? I have a big boy. Bonk. I have that. Bought that a couple years back. Oh, yep, 2002 Django. Valid. But, yeah. It's fun. Yeah, Django. Two Djangos is a thing of beauty, especially if they're in good condition. Because my two Djangos are not in that good condition. They're in decent condition, but not the best. I love Django from the memories. Clone Wars? Oh, the Complete Saga. Yeah, no, the Complete Saga. I've been thinking about doing a live stream. I thought if I was ever to do a 24-hour live stream, it'd just be like playing Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga until I got like all the gold bricks or something. Like, I think like a one-sitting playthrough of that, just to kind of just bang it out and talk with stream and do stuff. That would be such a fun day. Because then you could just join in at any moment and you'd be like, oh, dang, he's on that part? He's at that many gold bricks? Because at this point, like, I just do like a quick Google to be like, where's the 2-time stud? Where's the 4-time stud? Where's mini kit detector? Where's red brick detector? And then go from there and just, boom, go crazy. Because, yeah, the Complete Saga is like one of the most timeless games ever, in my opinion. Yeah, I love how, like, even if I'm building a Fortnite set, it just devolves into Lego Star Wars. That's the way it goes. It's the way the cookie crumbles. But that's I completely understand it. That's the people we built up in this realm. Yeah, no, I can't believe the world that I have built with everybody in their the alt build Millennium Falcons. I can't go anywhere. My oldest Lego Star Wars set is the Freco Speeder. Okay, I can see the era. My oldest Lego set, I basically should keep this down because I have one sealed, I have one open. But that's my first Lego set ever. I bought one sealed to keep on display because a goat deserves its place. So, yeah. That's my favorite one. My oldest 1999 stuff. That's dope. I wasn't even born in 99. I was born in 2000. So I never got to experience the 99 stuff. 2005 is the first year I got Lego sets. So it's like the Turbo Tank being one of my first ones. I'm like, thank God. Thank you. Thanks, Mom. You blessed me. Oh, I put this in the wrong brick. That goes there. And that slots in right there, making like the window in the back. Boom. Beautiful. Oh, door. Do I have another window? Oh, maybe not. Oh, the door's up in the front? That's a interesting placement for the door. I wouldn't have put it there. Turbo Tank is goated. Dang right it is. That's why it's kind of upsetting that the new one is the worst when it had potential to be the best. You know what I mean? Like, anytime Lego drops something, it has the potential to be like the best thing they've done ever. And sometimes, most of the time, it just isn't. But I will give you that. The Django Slave One UCS. Oh, I don't care about the Boba figure being inaccurate or whatever. Dude, that set is freaking great. Like, I love the build of that. The display of it is just so beautiful. God dang it. Where's the big brick? You go back there. You're not part of the set. You're part of the Darth Vader and fell off. Okay. So door goes up in the front, and now we are done with a piece of it. Okay. So now bag 3, and we build with another piece. Please get a shout out EI Stop Motions. Just letting y'all know you should stock on ammo. Jesus Christ. It's going great. They're going crazy, man. They're throwing the conspiracies in the Lego chats now. Also, like, you think I want to live in a hunter-gathering society, man? Nah. If the world's going to end, take me out with it. I ain't gonna be sitting in no shelter. A bug-out bag. Yeah, everyone should. Everyone should have at least something like that in case of like a flood or something, you know? Have something to kind of keep yourself protected, but yeah, no, I ain't sitting there growing my own food. You're crazy. I seen 28 years later. You want to live in that scenario? Where if you get cancer, you just kind of sit there and rot in a bed instead of having, like, medical attention, like, the world? No. Dude, I have glasses. I use glasses. If I break these glasses, I'm done for. I'm useless. Like, there's too much wrong with me to survive in the War of the Lands. No, you're crazy. That's so funny. Do you have any Jurassic World sets? Some. I have I don't have any from the new movie. I do plan to get like one or two, especially because the dude that's the scientist from that set is the perfect face for me to do for a new sig fig. Like, white guy with glasses and beard, dude. That's it. That's me. I'm going to buy his figures head in bulk and make sig figs so I can give out at conventions and stuff. Because that is the way for me to do it. I love that idea. Lego AT, I'm guessing. Please, Lego, give a reason to dump hundreds of dollars in new products. If it's an AT-ACT, I don't know which vehicle that is. But if you're an AT-AT, then guess what? You'll have an AT-AT next year. Because they're putting one for the Mando show or whatever. At least as far as I've heard from the rumor mill. From all those channels and stuff because of, like, the leak from it being in the new Mando movie. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. Even though I still don't think Lego's peaked over the one with the printed windscreen from 2010. That's my favorite. Oh, from the Cargo Walkers. Yup. Okay. Yeah. How they didn't release that during Rogue One is kind of insane to me. I don't know how they failed. But, hey, man. I'm not Lego. What time is it? 6:30? Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. 8 p.m. I'm definitely getting off before 8 p.m. Because, if you guys know me, which I'm not sure how many of you do, how many times I've mentioned this on my actual channel or in streams. Dude, I'm a huge WWE guy. I watch every Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown. And it starts at 8 p.m. tonight. And every episode right now matters to me because I'm going to the SummerSlam in August. I'm going to see it live. And I am so beyond ready to go. But it's just like anything that happens on screen right now on the thing is something that'll eventually lead to a show that I see in person. So that's cool. That the build up is will directly affect me in who I get to see perform live and not. Oh, that goes there, and there's 1 2x1. Yep. What's your main collection made of? Or new variety? Mainly Star Wars for sets and stuff. I have an occasional other thing built. I think in a second, you know, once I finish this bag, I'll show you my figure display. I'll do a little pan over so you guys can get a good look of my figures. I do plan to make a video of my figure display because I have 2 different ones that I display, and there's hundreds of figures on there, which are like, my friends really were like, oh, I never realized how many figures you had. I'm like, dude, I spent like, during the end times in 2020, when everything was just sad, I spent way too much money on Lego. So, yeah. Yeah, no, I have a ton. I have a ton. And then sits like this, plate like that. And then 8 of these pieces. We're building the tables. Are we building tables or am I building the freaking roof? I can't even tell. 4, 2, 2. I need 2 more of those pieces. Boom, boom. They cut both of the New Mutants figures. Oh, yeah, from the new movie, dude. I'm surprised that they didn't make a D-Rex. Because they made an Indominosaurus or whatever it's called, right? In the other one? For the second Jurassic World? Yeah, no, D-Rex would have kind of been crazy. Especially because of how much it looks like a Rancor. My dad called it the Rancor the whole movie. Where do you get all this from? Over the years. The Lego sets right here, this is a lot of clearance stuff. Like this was like 20 bucks at Target. The Durr Burger was 30. I got this, the Arc 170 for $20 off. I got this on retail because of I had to buy something in time to get this delivered with it. So I bit the bullet because I thought like the Creeper was like the best thing that could worth retail in the current climate. 600 pieces for 40 bucks. That's a cool build. I'll take it. How? 20 bucks off the Arc 170? Is it really not that popular? No. There is a server on Discord. I don't know if there's a, what's it called? But it will ping you if a Lego set that you want goes on sale. So I have had it set to 20% off or 25% or more off the Arc 170. And someone put it on eBay for $49.99. Why not? Send it. Durr Burger was a thing on what's it called? On thing, but Sonic was a clearance. Oh yeah, and this was May the 4th. I still haven't built that. But yeah, no, you got also like it's good having a bunch of friends because I have like how many Lego sets do you have? Hundreds. Right now sealed I have one. This I'll count this as one too. I have this Sonic Arc 170 Overwatch they show 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. This is 8. So 7 sealed sets. It'll be or 8 if you count the what's it called, but yeah, no, I have too many. Right now it's a lot because I bought a ton at Brickworld Chicago and I've only caught up. And then recently I was spending time digging through my collection and building things like this. And like hold on, I gotta grab it off the shelf. And like that. So I wasn't spending my time building new sets. I was going back and building old sets. Which I seldomly and rarely do. But all of a sudden, just back to back, I was spending days, like each day I'd have to build something. Base price in the United States for the Arc 170 is 70 USD. I got it for 40 basically. I need 5 of those. But yeah, no, it also helps that I have a bunch of friends that live sort of nearby me, but like in different states and stuff. So like one of my friends, he found that Bark speeder set, the $30 one with like Grogu and that one Jedi. My friend found it for 13 bucks on shelves, so he bought me one. Yeah, and it works out sometimes, man. Just to have people that you know around you. But man, so these new sets aren't going to be the 160 for me. Oh yeah, no, do not buy the new sets for 160. If you're interested, like the Separatist MTT is the only one I'm even tempted to, and it's becoming a point where I'm like, because I'm a Lego YouTuber, it almost helps to get the sets early. Like it's just a rare case for me where I'm like, oh yeah, maybe actually spending these stupid money is actually beneficial. But for the regular person, please don't. Please don't. 'Cause right now I don't. Right now, I depend on Discord bots to ping me for eBay sales, friends to send me messages when they find stuff on clearance. Like, because that's like the thing. I told my cousin, he works at a Target. Go look at the clearance section, tell me what you find. And this set was there, and I'm like, oh, for half off, I'll take it. Give me Super Shadow, Super Sonic. What's my favorite Star Wars scene? I was just scrolling and came through. I'm gonna be addicted to Lego again. Oh, just hold on 1 minute to when I finish this and I can show you the cool figures I own. But what's your most expensive minifigure? Actually, I can grab that. It's in grabbing distance. Pow! I own one Comic Con figure. One. Depending on what you look, that figure can range in price, but it's easily the most expensive. And I actually think the second most expensive is that one I was showing earlier. That Shadow Earth Trooper has gained in value crazy. I used to have 2 of them, but I traded one for the Deadpool duck. What's your most expensive minifigure? Oh yeah, Play Skelly. I really want to play Scully TAT because of the third leg segment, so I can. Oh, yep. That's I get that. And a favorite Star Wars scene in general, I think it's the scene that comes up in my head the most is actually a little bit different than most people's probably is, because I think of the scene because my favorite Star Wars character is Darth Maul. I don't know how common of an opinion that is. But the scene in Clone Wars Season 7, when they're capturing him, and he's getting yanked up into the ship by Ahsoka using the Force, and he's sitting there screaming, like, everything's about to end. We're all gonna die. Maybe it's because it has that horror element to it and you know what's going to happen, but that scene is so chilling, and in turn it has become one of my favorite scenes I think about. And also Sam Witwer's performance is phenomenal. But yeah, that's probably for me. Rate Star Wars in general 1 out of 100. You're looking somewhere for me in the 80s. Like 80s to 90 percentage, because even some of the stuff people don't really like, Obi-Wan Kenobi show, I'm fine with. But in my opinion, the worst thing Star Wars has ever done is Mandalorian Season 3. Ooh, I hate that season so much. I think it's way worse than the Acolyte ever could be. Like, having Jack Black and Lizzo. God, dude, it's the only thing in Star Wars I've ever actively been like, I really hated that. Because other things, like even Rise of Skywalker, I'm like, there was times in theater where I was like, I liked what they did with that. I liked what they did with that. There was very little to, nothing in Mando Season 3, other than, him going through the trial and actually seeing the big beast come up. Other than that, there's nothing in that season worthwhile. You've never watched Star Wars, where should you start? Honestly, release order. Start with the 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, Clone Wars. I think that's the best way to do it. I put those pieces in the wrong place. Brick separator! I'll be honest, Bad Batch of the Clone Wars were so much better. Oh, Bad Batch and Clone Wars. Show was carried and why is little girl? Any plot points? Interesting. I can kind of see that. Lego should remake the one really cool biological Grievous. Yeah, a big buildable Grievous in the new scale. That is like a must purchase. A buildable Grievous would go crazy. Who's the strongest in your opinion in Star Wars? Would it not be Luke? At least Jedi Master Luke, because yeah, even when you're talking about Rey or Palpatine and that kind of thing, just what Luke managed to do with the Force projection, just insane. And then the stuff he did in Mando Season 2, dude, he's him. Genuinely, the goat. Oh, I did make that right. Dang it. I was double guessing myself. Because I looked at the other side. Boom. Boom. That's the most important. That's the most happens being. You go on a mission, the plot goes on to her doing something wrong. Okay, sure, valid. Maybe it's because for me, I thought Omega was the most interesting character in Bad Batch. I was able to forgive some of her stuff. But dude, like I do think the first episode of Bad Batch hooks you so hard. That hour-long episode with Order 66, half of them not falling for it, like finding out about Omega and them like the escape from Camino. Dude, they cooked with the start of Bad Batch. But throughout it, they had some slips and falls. But I think the show ended decently enough. But nothing peaked like the beginning. Have you seen Ninjago? Not really. I liked Ninjago when it first came out. But for me, when they started, I don't know why I expected it to like not be this way. But like when they changed a bunch of like the way that the ninjas looked in like the wave 2 of Ninjago, I stopped really caring. I'm like, oh, so I got all these ninjas. I thought there'd be like new ninjas popping up. I thought maybe there'd be like different villains, and I don't know. Like, it just became a thing where I was like less interested as time goes on. But like, and then also it's not. It kind of helps that like around that time, like, cause I had every Wave 1 Ninjago set, every OG one. So that's why when the only ones I got was like the 10-year anniversary of like the dojo, because I'm like, that is so cool. That is down my alley. Yeah, early Clone Wars was different. Feel the animation quality was lower in the Clone Wars, and that's odd, saying most of it being early 2010s. Interesting. Dude, spinners are banging. Spinners are banging in that. Nope. Looks like we're getting down to the thing. You guys are about to see my my collection. It's interesting because now I'm almost done with the top of the roof, and there's still it's 2 bags. One's like the extra things on the side, and then one's the burger and stuff on the top. I'm dreading placing this sticker. That's terrible. Terror. Nothing's worse than big Lego stickers. But I went through tons of Legos and found my old spinners. Dude, they're actually like heavy. I actually went to a thing at Toys R Us because my mom saw an advertisement, and it was right after my birthday or my brother's birthday, so we were gonna buy Lego anyways. But they showed off Ninjago and the spinners before they actually dropped, and they gave us like a little display like sword thing beforehand, and we thought it was so cool. And because of like we did it and we enjoyed how the spinners played when we were kids, we were like, okay, we're buying those when they come out. They advertised to me and my brother well, and we liked it. And then there's like a green piece. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. What is this green leaf with a tooth sticking out of it supposed to be? And then there's a spider, but they don't spider's supposed to sit up inside. Even though you never see spiders in actual Fortnite. Oh, you see them in Lego Fortnite. You're right. I didn't sat there and I'm talking to myself. Prove myself wrong. Okay. All right. This wall is very. Is it supposed to break apart? Is that the idea, that this whole thing can just kaput and fall apart? I think that's the idea. Okay. Well, the roof fits on nice. That's not too bad. But alrighty. Let's take a look at my figure display real quick because I meant it. So, here's the first one. I have all my clones and stuff sitting up in the front. And of course, Jango. Because I had old Jango. And I have this bad boy sitting there. But I'm like, no. If I'm going to put the Jango that has the arm printing, I'm putting it on my figure display. No way I'm not. So, yeah, got the Jango, Sheik Trooper, OG, Wolfpack, Cody, yeah, Shore Troopers, that couple in the back. Got that white Boba that everyone's rare, pre-Vizsla. Do I ever use them? You mean like my figures? Like, I guess they're used on display. I pick some of them off and play with them here and there. But particularly mostly the favorites, some of the ones up in the front. We'll scan or sing. My favorite figure of all time, Queen Amidala. Harley Quinn, I put cat ears on because they have the little hole on the head, top of her head piece that can fit it perfectly. Rebels Ahsoka, Zeb. Dude, my uncle back in the day offered to pay $1,000 for my collection, and there's like 5 figures here. Best Lego set. My favorite's this Rivendell. That is easily, in my opinion, the best one I own. Oop, I'm dropping stuff. But so that's the main ones. Oh, here's some of my favorite ones. Life Bricks. He gave me a sick fig. M&R Productions signed a 501st. Solid Brick Studios signed a P1 clone, and Forest Fire 101 signed a OG Batman. Those are some of my favorites in the collection. Oh, and this custom Lil Uzi Vert I helped design. And then figure. No, I don't sell on here. But then up above, that's the superheroes, villains display. I miss all these events, that's true. Yeah, and then I got 2 goats, 3 goats, 5 goats standing next to each other. Oh, I love my collection, dude. Well, that's the thing. I've been consistently... I took like maybe just a few years break back in the day. How do you like the Attack on Titan custom build I built? I like that. Couple sets displayed. Yeah, the one thing that sucks is I have a brother. And you can see that this is his part of the room, and then this is my part of the room. My brother, he's a mess. And he doesn't even live here right now. He lives with his girlfriend. Yet his bed and his thing have to be here. And I want to display more Lego. I have a huge part bin and stuff, like the part selection stuff elsewhere. But it's like at least above his bed. I get to put some beauties like that. Yeah. 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 Yeah, take part of the room my way. I honestly wish at this point, because this used to be his desk, but then he moved his desk elsewhere. So now I have the 2 desks, my main like thing. That's where I play my Xbox. Boing, boing. And then that's where I build. It's funny because I'm like, I should have cleaned this off and put these elsewhere, but nope. But alrighty. Enough of me flexing. I flex enough on the YouTube channel. Where did that brick go? I keep a brick down to my display. Boop, 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 boop. Nope. There we go. Right. A little hard to get the camera back in place. What's your favorite AT-AT? UCS one is insane, but mine's the 2010 one. I have the 2010 one built up there. I did in the scan. I personally love the printed or stickered piece of the windscreen. I think that's peak. Oh, finally getting to bag 4 where I got the grimy figure. Oh man, this is crazy. I want to go into Lego for the negative for Lego. Yeah. See, the problem is right now with me is I'm saving money and stuff, but I don't make nearly enough money in my life to move out. You know what I mean? Like, I still live with my parents and stuff, but I make enough money to where it's like I still get a metric ton and still, once it goes on sale, buy what I want kind of thing. But hey, man, looks like this YouTube channel is cooking. So hey, if I can become a YouTuber full time, bruh, it might work. Now, someone mentioned that I have more views on my YouTube channel this month than M&R Productions, and no, not M&R Productions, Ash and Flash and Solid Brick Studios. I'm like a couple 100,000 views off of M&R Productions. it's like huh. Like my best friend, Just Too Good, dude. Like, they're an OG in the community. And I have 9 times use of them. Dude, I just need to be monetized. That's why I'm live streaming, y'all. Anytime you guys are in my live stream, you're actually helping me because you need watch time. And sitting in the live streams helps the soul, man. I'm gonna start live streaming because, of course, I got a bunch of more Lego to build. And then on August 1st, dude, I can't do it August 1st. I can buy it August 1st because SummerSlam's August 2nd and 3rd. Once the Baratier and Lego One Piece comes out, I'm so ready for Lego One Piece, dude. But again, I'm only buying the big D2C that like is Lego store exclusive, because the rest of them you can likely find on sale later down the line. Like that's how you can get more Lego. Buy everything on sale. Do the research. Find the Reddits. Find the Discords. Find the bots. Find the eBays. You'll find deals. People like sharing the deals so everybody saves money. Never buy Lego at full price unless it's like a Lego store exclusive and you know it's not going to go on sale. Spend money on Lego if it makes you happy. Like, for me, I've never taken a sip of alcohol in my life. I don't have any other like real things. This is my hobby. I spend my money on it. It's something that's really cool because it's something that's physical. It's something that's on my shelf. It's something that I get enjoyment out of for multiple hours. Just buy an action figure and just put it on my shelf. I spent hours and hours building and custom building and just doing so many different things that it's like it really goes and depends on what you feel, how you enjoy Lego, how if you like, do you like it just for the value, like to invest? Because then you're gonna get burnt out if you think everything you buy is gonna be worth something. Mind you, of it does, and I do find it really cool to sit there and look over and be like, dude, like that. I'm not even joking when I say this. That Deadpool duck figure that I showed you, it cost me nothing. It cost me extra bonus figures in my collection that I'd been collecting for years, and I just guess what? Back in 2013 or whatever, I bought 2 sets during May the 4th, and I got 2 Darth Revan's. Figures and then cool sets. Messed up. That piece is wrong. Careful. What piece is wrong? Like that? Oh, no, you're getting me. That's right. Where's the other piece? I live with bad health condition, and Lego is a few outlets I have. Completely, like, it's something that's healthy. Like, there's literally studies that say like there was a business that recently came out and was like they give everybody like $1,000 of Lego a year because they think it helps with mental health, and it's genuinely like, yes, you can get addicted, yes, you can buy too much, and right now I'm feeling like I'm buying too much, but I don't have like I have friends who have like 100 sets in the back burner. I have less than 10. And after this, I'll have less than 8. It's like I just time with the stream, have a good time chatting with people. Like, it's only harmful if you let it become harmful, kind of thing. That piece doesn't even belong there. It's not that one, it's this one. Is that what they were talking about? Technologist was supposed to team up with Lego. Acknowledged didn't want to be bankrupt. Interesting. And how you doing, Tyler? You vibing today? I'll be in the Discord later. If you want to update Marvel Rivals, like, dude, it's the new season. It's the new season. I'm ready to play. Also, the Fortnite Superman quest dropped, so I'm gonna want to play some of that too. But I'm only gonna be on stream for a little bit, an hour or less, more, because WWE SmackDown. And it's the Saturday, but there's 2 live events coming up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, tomorrow, Saturday night main event, and then Sunday is Evolution. Buying too much is all I do. It's fun to me. 50 clones or like 10. Oh, dude, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I plan to buy a mass ton before they retire of the like clone pack, so I can have like at least 100 clones in an army kind of thing. I love that because I have like 20 of the OGP ones, but like, dude, I just wish I had more. I wish I had like full platoon. I would go so hard. And right now there is an actual chance to get figures you want. Oh, come on. Wow, that doesn't want to fit. Maybe if I lift this up. Oh no, it does. It is going through. But one thing for the chat. Did y'all watch Superman? Did y'all mess with Superman? I'm not gonna spoil anything because I'm telling everybody right now. Go watch Superman. That movie was so good. That movie was a banger. It's crazy because in like the last week and a half, time has come to execute Order 66. Interesting. But no, like I've genuinely watched like 3 10 out of 10 movies back to back kind of thing. I watched F1, which I thought was like an amazing racing movie, and like everything about it was just a really, really fun movie. And then I watched K-pop Demon Hunters, which is like everything about it. It's like the catchiest songs ever made. Yeah? Oh, no, that wasn't meant for me. Last thing, 2002s were so colorful. Yeah, all Legion's companies. I bought a decent amount of 501st because I was building a mock back in the day. Not back in the day, it was like 4 years ago. I have a fun amount of stuff of the 501st. I also have a crazy amount of droids now. I really gotta sit there and take all my droids, put them on a base plate, and show off like my droid army because I have a ton. Because I even have some of the rarer droids like where are they? Oh yeah, I got the rare silver blue, the Supa. And then I also got a Magna Guard over here, and I have, where is he? Oh yeah. I got one of the rare commander guys. So I could really have a special droid army if I really wanted to go out the way to build one. Oh, you got 66 likes. I did. That's funny. Now we're trying to get the Clone Force 99 likes. You know what's crazy? This entire bag, I just sat down, got so distracted I started building. I just realized I didn't build the minifigure. That's gotta be a first for me. Is his head glow in the dark? It looks to glow in the dark green. Oh. I can't tell, and I don't want to turn off the light. Because doesn't it look like a minty green? Is it supposed to be that green? It's interesting. He's got his little hood and a sword, I think. Yeah, this is like one of those, like my least favorite Fortnite figure they've released because like his character also had like the little like antlers kind of thing. So they kind of folded on them just a little bit. Yeah, you had a torch and a sword. It's nearly 10. The blue super. Whoa. 10? Jeez. That's crazy. I just bought that one at Chicago when I went recently. Because I'm just like, he's one of the few droids I don't got. That's like unique, you know what I mean? Like I have other versions of like the R4, so I don't feel like getting another one. That's crazy. 10 of those. And yeah, that is his in-game skin color. You're kind of right. It's just, yeah, it's interesting. I kind of wish it did glow in the dark, though. I don't think it does. Would be a cool little thing, even though I don't think his character does in-game. I don't think many of the glow-in-the-dark characters that LEGO has done really glowed in the dark in what they did. The ghosts were such cool glow-in-the-dark pieces. Bought 2 more and they're legless with 1 broken arm. Yeah, there was a guy selling a bag of like broken pieces, but he also just had like 1 on his own, and I'm just like, I do not care to have a broken piece one. That's why like mine is sitting like flat up on my display. He's not on bricks or anything. I'm not risking breaking that bad boy. He is sitting as he is. I could do something like a little like place him inside, make it so he doesn't risk falling over. But yeah, people are a little surprised when they see some of my Lego stuff and see how like they've stayed in decent condition for a long time. Like my friend saw my gunship and he's like, "There's no yellowing." I'm like, "Dude, how would it yellow in my bedroom?" Like I dust it every so often. I keep it in decent condition, man. It's my collection. It's not like the kids are playing with it. It's 4-6 feet in the air. I'd buy 2 legs and 2 arms to complete them. Yeah. I'm wondering, are the arms and stuff like that commonly found like separate? I feel like that'd be a little bit rare to find. Having a small tub. Interesting. Oh, I'm building the drive-through speed. Oh boy. I'm just in like a great mood recently. Like things doing great. I missed the audit at my work, so I don't have to stress anymore when I go in the morning that I'm gonna get in trouble if I do something wrong. Because now there's no threat on if I do. It's just more of a case of like, oops, like it'll be good for the next 5 whole months. I'm like, thank God. One clone and 1 part. The clones from 2002 are sick. I love like the empty visor is depends on the people that they like it or not. I'm one of the people that does like the empty visor look. And would you look at that? Oh, that's not even the end of it, because then we put that up. Now the most risky sticker. Not even the most risky sticker. The other one's the Big Durr Burger, which is just terrifying how big that sticker is. Order. Alrighty. Big drive-through speaker done. That's actually really cool. I like the way that looks. Yeah. And that piece go up there? Yeah, it does. I was like, there's one extra piece that doesn't make sense. So all the extra studs, push them to the back. And now we build the big burger on the top and build the Beach Trooper, which I do like this figure a lot. I bought so many Battle Packs a few months ago to collect the Star Core. Ooh. Okay, you're talking about buying too much. You definitely sounds like you do. It sounds like you're a true army builder. For me, when it comes to a lot of the clones, I'm just like, I want 1. But like the temptation, if it was there to build like a Wolfpack army, every version of the Wolfpack we have gotten is peak figure. Like, yeah, I can see myself falling down that rabbit hole if I let myself. Ooh, that is such a cool dual-moded pair piece. It looks beautiful, man. What a peak. What a peak. Oh, no back-sided face. Interesting. Nice Zendaya looking girl. I always appreciate that. Alrighty. On to the final build, the big burger face. But, this is my childhood. On God. It don't have to be your childhood. You can buy Legos as an adult. So many people, like, it's one of those things where, like, the only people who will tell you Lego is uncool are people online. People in real life will come in and see, like, my house and see my builds and be like, that is some of the coolest things I've ever seen. And, like, my cousins and stuff, they love it. Like, I have bins and stuff dedicated for just the little kids to play with. And just, like, that, oh, they're always like, oh, like they're all always like, I've gotten so many kids into Lego, like just unintentionally, because they see how cool everything is, and I'm just like, their parents come up to me and they're just like, why did you do that? I'm like, I didn't try to, it just happened. Where is that piece? There it is. The cape from the old Grievous is so nice. Yes, they need to put more capes. I'm grabbing the Grievous. You mentioned it. I have the Grievous. I lost my cape when I was a kid. But that cape with the tool-sided cape back in the day, dude. What an absolute gorgeous figure, man. You know what? Grievous with the cape, you're sitting on top of the Sonic box for the rest of the stream. Yeah. That is, I remember back in the day, that was one of the most first figures I got when I got back into Lego because I realized I was missing the cape. I bought it in auction for 20 bucks. Now the cape itself is like 50, and I'm so happy I bought it when I did. That's what it comes to. I sit there and I look at some of my things and go like, I spent $40 on the Amidala. Dude, people are spending $300 on it now. I'm so happy I got that thing. Not because I plan to sell it, but because I'm so happy I didn't spend that kind of stupid money. 20, yes, 20 on an Instagram live auction, man. $20 for a goated figure like that 4 years ago. Not even that long ago. So it's like most of the figures and stuff that are like pricey ones, like Darth Malgus is the crazy. No, the Rancor Pit. I got the Rancor Pit set for 80 bucks. The Jabba's Palace set for 120, 200 for both of them. The Rancor way more than 80 alone, and I got the full set with the box and great condition, and I'm just like, that's why I sit there and I'm just like, if there's a set on shelves that you like, and you question it for a second, I sit there and tell you, like, dude, buy it. Because if you don't get that set and you want to buy it down the line, dude, you're gonna be spending bank. Like, I hate to be like that guy, but it's just like, dude, like, you know how expensive this hobby can get. So when it's now I'm at the point where most of the stuff I wanted as a like I got now. So now when it could only come down to get new stuff, and I got this set for cheap, but I know Durber, that guy gonna be pricey when this set expires. Once I got scammed. I got scammed by the post office once. Because it's basically the same case. My last name's never been online ever once. You'll never find it. So I used a different last name on a thing once, and they shipped it. And because it's a fake name, the post office flagged it. So like it's like sending something to Interlexa. Like Lex isn't your last name. Well, you're right. Lex is not my last name. So, yeah, it would cause a problem, and I lost $100 worth of Lego. It had like I sit back. I still don't have an Embo. Embo is one of the big figures I really need to get, especially supposedly because he's in that new thing with Boba, or not Boba, Mando. Oh, Embo. It wasn't in 2025. It was like 4 years ago. Stream lagging. It looks good on my screen. I'm seeing a little bit of lag on my... Okay. Yeah, maybe just a quick refresh on some people who've been here for a while would help you get back. Good to hear it's not fully me. Because I'm looking at my phone, I'm like, we're on good battery, we're on good service, we're on good Wi-Fi, everything looks good to me. Yeah, it's the dreadful. Oh, man, we're almost done with this set, man. That's the thing. I've been going for like an hour and a half. That's kind of crazy. Like, I bought the Lego Star Wars set because it was famous, but then they just did not ship it to me. I did have someone on eBay not say like his account got banned and he's not shipping sets, but eBay gave me my money back after 30 days. So, like, he said he shipped it, but he just did not. So, got my money back. Happy with that. All right, now, the dreadful big sticker on big plate. Ugh. Let's see if I can line it up perfectly on first go. Oh my god. Did I do it? That's really decent for first go. I am not upset with that at all. Heck yeah. Speaking of nice, we're at 69 likes right now. Now the Cloud car set from 2002 is a nice set. Small, the box is all nice. And a very nice small cheap set. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, my friend actually has a graduation gift. It's one of the coolest gifts I've ever received. He just shows up to my house. I kept it sealed. He shows up to my house with this. And I'm like, what? Sealed? I keep it on display. Because I'm just like, just don't be to open that. Keep it in its nice, tiny, little, quaint box. Banger. Love that. Okay. Now time to actually build a sign now that I put the sticker on, because it's easier to put the sticker on a plain plate instead of on a... Craziness. So it goes like that, placed into the middle, and then that goes right up on the top, and the big burger is going to sit right up in the middle. That is not too bad. I'm going to put the actual burger joint up in the side now so you can see a front view of it. That is a nice... Open on my shelf. Love the old Lego boxes. Yeah, the old Lego boxes are bangers, man. I wish they'd go back to it. Like, especially on UCS, those black boxes. Like, the Jaws set would be one of the coolest boxes if it wasn't that black, stupid border. Like, I'm debating on throwing it out or not, because I recently built a set that I think has a pretty decent box art. Like the stripes along the side, the fact it's like one that opens up and it's not. Yeah. That one's a banger. Supposedly, aren't they planning on making all Lego sets like the boxes like that where they just open up? That would be so nice, man. I think I heard a rumor about that a while ago. Same with the instructions. Oh, dude, the white instructions are so lame. I do like the kind of excerpts on the inside that they give now. They never did that back in the day, but still, if it came down to excerpts or cool front page like arts, I'd go with front page art any day. $60 people still watching. I'm trying to build on boxes, dude. Oh, you're really throwing me down the nostalgia rabbit hole. We're getting old, man. You're bringing up stuff from literally 20 years ago. That's crazy. We're gonna be in the convalescent home before you know it. That's crazy. Yes. Dinner.
I'm going to Subway.
Oh.
The Chinese food place was closed.
Going to Subway. Ultimate BMT, which is meat and cheese.
That's it.
Foot long. I'll text it to you. I'll text it to you. All right. Thank you. Well, my dad's getting me Subway, so can I text him while the stream